Traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Friday, September 6th, and I'm going to be analyzing the pound yen, starting on the monthly, working my way all the way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. So on the pound yen monthly, I'm definitely looking at this as potentially being in a wave 4, which I think will likely make three waves down to this Fibonacci level, probably to 50%, before it potentially goes back up for wave 5. Taking it down to the weekly time frame, I still think this first move down is a wave A. I think now we're probably likely to make three waves up for wave B, which should be a crescent to the wave A, and eventually back down for a wave C, which I think the 50% is probably the most likely area, especially with all this support right here in the past for this ABC of wave 4. Just keep in mind that this is a weekly monthly time frame correction, which potentially tells us that it could last maybe 6 months, 8 months, or maybe even more. Going down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, I still suspect the wave A is over. I still suspect that this is like probably a wave A of B, 1, 2, 3 waves down, B of B, and I still think this is likely to go up probably to the 61 or the 78% for a wave C of wave B, which, like I said, a wave B should be a crescent to the wave A. So taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, I actually have my Fibonacci extension on this right here projected on the top of this. Because if this is 1, 2, 3 waves down, 1, 2, 3 waves up, and 5 waves down, then that would actually be an expanding flat. The target for an expanding flat is the 161, 178 or the 261, 278. So if we do get a bounce and a break of structure at these fib levels, then that likely is the end of that correction, and likely it is going to go up for that wave C of wave B, like I showed on the daily time frame. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame, now it definitely looks like that is a very likely possibility, and I do see a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down. So it does seem very likely that it is going to go up and break structure. But sometimes what we think is going to happen is not always going to align. So for me personally, I'm not going to go long until I see a break of structure. Then I'm going to go long at the end of every single pullback I see after I see the break of structure. That's going to be a much safer, much more reliable way to enter this trade, because even though it looks like it could be a wave C, it doesn't have to be. It could easily go up, it could easily make another lower high, and just keep on drifting down. So if you are trading the 1 hour time frame range, you should definitely continue to look for shorts. If it breaks structure to the upside, then stop looking for shorts and start looking for longs again. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel, which is linked down here in the corner. And as always, thank you and happy trading.